Maidenheads, generation stuck, and their £6 billion in tied-up equity. The predicament of the Maidenhead 20 to 30-year-olds who rent, and their inability to get onto the housing ladder is often discussed in the press. There are 4.43 million properties in the UK that are still in the private rented sector, compared to 2.13 million in 2002. This group of people in their 20s and 30s, who rent from a private landlord, are often called generation rent. Yet, would it surprise you that since 2017, the number of UK households in the private rented sector has reduced by 260,000, whilst the number of homeowners has increased by 1.1 million? In this article I want to talk about another set of people, not generation rent, but generation stuck. Generation stuck are our middle-aged and mature homeowners of Maidenhead. They are the generation that could be described as late baby boomers, born in the late 1950s and early 1960s, and the early Gen X, born in the mid-1960s to early 1970s. These 50 to 64-year-old people feel stuck in their Maidenhead homes, and therefore I have nicknamed them Generation Stuck. Their inability to move could be holding back those younger Maidenhead, generation renters. So, let me look at the numbers involved. In Maidenhead, there are 4,745 households, whose owners are aged between 50 and 64 years old and about to pay their mortgage off on property that is worth £3.052 billion. There are an additional 4,788 mortgage-free Maidenhead households, owned by 50 to 64-year-olds, worth £3.079 billion, meaning Maidenhead baby boomers and Maidenhead Gen X are sitting on £6.132 billion worth of Maidenhead property. According to the census, 47.8% of homes occupied by 50 to 64-year-olds have 2 or more spare bedrooms. This is backed up by the annual English Housing Survey that states, nationally, 49% of properties occupied by these generation stuck are underoccupied. Underoccupied is categorized as having at least 2 spare bedrooms. Looking at the statistics closer to home, 53.5% of Windsor and Maidenhead 50 to 64-year-olds have 2 or more spare bedrooms, making it the 107th highest local authority in the country, out of 348 local authorities. The rising number of older Maidenhead homeowners who want to downsize their Maidenhead home are often held back by the lack of suitable housing options for older people and the difficulties of moving. Lots of over 50-year-old Maidenhead people cannot move home in the way that they would like, due to a lack of suitable housing options, and so can find themselves stuck in homes which are no longer suitable for them as they age. Only 1 in 29 people over the age of 50 move home each year, compared to 1 in 15 for the rest of the population. Helping mature Maidenhead homeowners, generation stuck, to downsize their homes at the right time will also allow younger Maidenhead people, generation rent, to find the Maidenhead family homes they need, meaning every generation wins, both young and old. However, to ensure downsizing works, we need more choices for these last-time buyers. That means building more bungalows or more ground floor apartments suitable for the middle to older generation. One way this could be done is by changing the planning rules to force builders to build these types of properties, whilst the other could be the changing of the stamp duty tax breaks for downsizers. In this way, older Maidenhead people will be more able to move into homes which suit their specific needs, improve their quality of life whilst meeting their goals in life, all without them becoming detached from their friends and family locally in the Maidenhead area. These are my thoughts, please let me know yours. Thanks for listening to the Maidenhead Property News by Abode Estates. Maidenhead's go-to independent estate agency. If you are thinking of buying, selling or renting, feel free to send us a message. Don't forget to like and subscribe to us on Facebook, YouTube and Instagram for the latest news on the Maidenhead property market.